Hi everybody, continuing the basic adventure. So we can see it's all kind of circling around to really ultimately the same conclusions. And this is where people, I feel railroaded, but you're in a chase. There's only going to be some certain conclusions, especially in a metropolitan area where the skimmers are partially controlled by outside forces and their own internal safety mechanisms. Got to get out to the wilderness to have complete control of your vehicle. And so this is one of the things that's going on in here. This is a time-sensitive adventure. There's a clock ticking, and depending on how far the players get behind and the choices they make, it affects how it's going to end. It's just, and it makes sense. After all, if they do nothing, they don't get paid. So they're going to give chase one way or the other. So is it really a railroad, players? No, it's not. It's just, it can only really be resolved certain ways. The players capture them. The bad guys get away. Starlaw captures them. It's really the only way it can be resolved. So at the end of last video, I said there was a little ending. They find a little video. So let's see what the end speech is on that video. The trivid screen grows hazy, and then a hideous worm-like creature appears. Its segments glistening with slime. You hear its hissing whisper congratulating the raiders for infiltrating security. Then it describes the raiders' next mission. They are to fly to the top security military asteroid where research is underway on a special weapon that can reduce entire populations to mass hysteria. They are to meet other agents who have already infiltrated the base and steal the device. Cold chills run down your spine as you eye each other silently. This case is more diabolical and far-reaching than you first thought. The raiders are working for the Sathar. So you get your first idea what the Sathar look like. And that they've got bigger plans. All right. But let's say one of the other options played out for the ending. 20. When you return to Pangalactic headquarters, they call from Starlaw for you. They congratulate you for your quick thinking and are happy to report that they managed to capture the rest of the raiders as they tried to board a starship. Unfortunately, when they tried questioning the criminals, they pressed a button on their collar. The button injected them with a drug that turned them into idiots. Now they won't be answering any questions. The Star Rangers say they also found something in the Raider skimmer when they searched it, and it seems to be some type of recorded message. They play it back to you. Read the end. 21. When you return to Pangalactic headquarters, your superiors put in a call to Starlaw. Unfortunately, they report that they have failed to catch the raiders, but did find the skimmer the raiders used. When they searched the skimmer, they found something that looks like a recorded message. They play it back to you. Read the end. All right, so those were the three endings, and they all result in you getting the information in the trivid. But the thing is, some DMs might not let that information get found. I mean, self-destructing trivid tapes, right? So they've ran the video. They've done the adventure. They've gotten your first look at the Sathar. You know there's a bigger plan. All right. So what's the reward? When adventure is over, each player character will be rewarded for his part in stopping the raiders. The characters can use reward to pay for healing their stamina back to normal or buy new ammunition and equipment. The characters will be rewarded only if they perform the actions, not if Starlaw did. Each character will be rewarded with the following credits. Did you catch that? So it's important that they actually do stuff and catch these guys. If Starlaw catches them, Pangalactic going to be, well, you didn't catch them. For each raider captured, 20 credits. For retrieving the cube, 50 credits. For alerting Starlaw during a battle, 20 credits. Or after the battle, 10 credits. Playing the adventure again. Yes, they expected you to fiddle around with this. It is possible to play this adventure again. To make sure that there are surprises each time you play, you should make several changes. Teams. Play the adventure as 2 teams, security force and raiders, with an equal number of characters on each side. Create your own characters for both teams. This way, neither side will know what the other team is like. Instead of giving everyone the same weapon, each character can select a weapon. Each team starts with 6 points per character to buy a weapon. The number of points each weapon costs is listed below. Players can choose one weapon type for their team to pick, or several different weapons by sharing points. Thus, everyone on a team can have gyro jets, or some carry needlers, while some have lasers. Extra dose grenades can be chosen, etc. It gives you a nice little chart. Nice idea there. Setup. The Pangalactic team starts in the security building. The raiders should write down which door they will enter from, or if they start inside the building. Then the PGC team must guess where the raiders start. If they guess right, they can draw their weapons, and both teams roll for initiative. If they guess wrong, the raiders get to leave the building and take one extra move before the PGC can move. And it goes on to get into how to play, how to win, purpose, teams, borrowing weapons. So we'll get into that, and we've got a monster to take a look at here, and that's another little adventure. So we'll look at these adventures, but as you can see, in the first adventure, they're doing a bunch of if this then this, if this then this, if and when it all starts circling around, because there is a win condition. This isn't the same as wandering around in the woods exploring. The characters are on a mission. So when you have characters on a mission, the bad guys have their agenda, and the bad guys are going to try to achieve their goal, which is to escape with the cube. The good guys need to stop them. And if they stop them, then they're going to get some money, maybe some experience points. We'll get into that when we get into more complicated rules on this. But there you go. So I'll do more of this. I hope people are finding this interesting. It's rules. I know it's not the most interesting thing on the planet at times, but you can see how they've, instead of having the NPCs get unalived, they have them getting captured, or and after they're captured, becoming just mindless idiots. That's great. That's great. I don't know. I kind of think that the ending there. Maybe a game master would leave that. Maybe they wouldn't. Maybe they wouldn't give that to the players, and just be like, well, they didn't capture them, so they don't get that info. Like, only if they captured them would they find the Trivid. But then that means that the Sathar are up to something evil that might happen in the future. Anyway, everybody have a great day. Bye.